Everyone knows Addison Rae and Charli D'Amelio are two of the biggest stars on TikTok right now. While Charli is considered to be the queen of the app, having the most number of followers on TikTok with 101.6 million followers, and Addison Rae being the second most followed on the platform with 70.4 million followers, these two are always pitted against each other due to both of their rising popularities and the similarities in which they gain their fame. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at every time Addison Rae tried to be Charli D'Amelio. But before we jump into it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell for all of our newest videos. As the internet's latest popular platform, TikTok, has gotten bigger and bigger, its notable stars have also become quite famous as well. TikTok has now become one of the most downloaded apps on the planet, currently with a total of 800 million active users. And despite the question of TikTok's future in the US, most of the popular influencers on the video sharing platform continue to put out content and continue making a ton of money in the process. While there have been plenty of TikTok stars that have started to outshine others who are still up and coming, no two other social media celebrities have been more notable than Charli D'Amelio and Addison Rae. While both have had their own means of acquiring the number of followers they've had since they joined TikTok, and despite their close associations, no other internet stars have been pitted against and compared against each other more than these two. And while Charli may have been earlier to the punch, there have been times when people have surmised that Addison may have taken the same path that Charli had paved. It may be due to the proximity and similarities that they closely share and the success they've both achieved within the same space. Early beginnings. Born Addison Rae Easterling, Addison Rae is 20 years of age and is from Lafayette, Louisiana in the US, while Charli D'Amelio, who is still 16, was born in Norwalk, Connecticut, both being born in urban communities that have similar environments and populations. Even from their early childhood, the talent of these two drew them both to the same art of expression, dancing. Charli began dancing at the age of 3 and had been trained as a competitive dancer for over 10 years before getting into TikTok. Similarly, Addison had also started dancing competitively since she was 6 years old and had participated in dance competitions across the country. In this sense, both have the same passion for dancing, and it's clearly seen through their social media, as both have used these talents to showcase themselves in similar manners. Aside from the same passion for dancing, even the date that they both joined the app was literally a month apart. Charli joined TikTok in June of 2019, while Addison posted her first TikTok as a joke in July of 2019. With both of their accounts quickly acquiring likes and follows almost instantaneously, Charli started out creating dance moves for her friends who were already on TikTok and later found the courage to open up her own account. Even her first post was actually a lip sync video, which was how the app was known more for then. This was also how Addison was getting known for, as well as prior to their dancing videos getting massive popularity. Dancing style. These two TikTok queens sure know how to strut their stuff, with the two having been trained since kids to bust a move. Charli's been dancing for most of her life, and this exploded on TikTok after joining the app, posting her dance moves that brought on her massive popularity. It has even been said that dancing on TikTok got its popularity due to Charli's own dancing videos on the app. Addison took the same route, showcasing her dance moves on the platform to great appeal as well. And despite having differences in their built-in appearances, they practically have the same manner and style in which they move. Their casual and comfortable dance moves display their natural dancing abilities that often exude effortlessness and showcase their similar talents. They've done the same moves, dancing to the same dance crazes, and are often seen dancing with each other as well. Considering that each of their dance videos on their respective TikTok accounts have amassed millions of likes, they absolutely chose the right way of expressing themselves to the delight of their fans. Hype House. Although the scenarios quickly changed with both Charli and Addison's membership more recently, they once were part of the content creator collective, the Hype House, and having both Charli and Addison on the same team clearly added to the Hype House's clout. Prior to its forming, both Charli and Addison regularly collaborated with members of the collective, especially when they were in LA, with most of these people having their own TikTok paths as well. This led to the formation of the Hype House in December of 2019 by TikTok stars Chase Hudson, Thomas Petrus, and Daisy Keach. Created with the intention of intensifying the virality of their outputs through collaborations and collective marketing, making it easier for them to attain their goals faster, By this time, both their impressive social media platforms had become big business, to which they focused all of their attention on. In fact, both Addison and Charli started traveling to LA more often during this time, with Charli constantly traveling to LA from Connecticut with her older sister Dixie, and Addison shortly relocating to LA. And while they don't officially live in the Hype House mansion, they would be at the house when they were in LA to spend time with their TikTok celebrity friends and make content together. However, the fun at the Hype House didn't last long for both Charli and Addison, since a few months after its inception, the Hype House got rocked with left and right scandals and issues. From unprofessional behavior from its members to personal grievances that led to its founding members suing each other, Charli and Addison both decided to get away from the negative energies and officially left the Hype House, especially since they really weren't permanent residents of the house anyways. Romance. To the fans who know, it's not a surprise that when young people share the same space and have the same manners of attaining goals, there will certainly be more video content that will be made. In fact, both Addison and Charli had a fleeting romance while in the Hype House. Charli got with Hype House co-founder Chase Hudson, aka Lil Huddy, and through plenty of speculation leading to a casual announcement that they were dating, things turned sideways when Chase found himself being accused of cheating on Charli, and their eventual breakup playing out in the public eye. Meanwhile, Addison was with another social media personality, Bryce Hall, and despite having their romance last a while, their cordial breakup was less scandalous after revealing that they both felt they were just better off as friends. Close circle of friends and supportive family members. Since they both blew up at almost exactly the same time and work with mostly the same array of other TikTok personalities, it's not a surprise to find that both Addison and Charli have the same social circles. They regularly have collaborations together and create content that is sure to bring on the likes. It seems the comparisons don't just stop with these two having the same styles and circle of friends, even their respective families have come on to support their social media star sensations' appeal, appearing in videos and creating content together as a family. While Charli is always in videos with her sister Dixie, who is also a star of her own, Addison is constantly showing off her adorable mom Sherry, who always appears dancing and having fun with her daughter.
Griffin.
Both of their families have started creating content on their different social media platforms, using the popularity to increase their viabilities into respective brands that they can capitalize on. Dixie and Charli have their podcast called Two Chicks.
Okay, this is Dixie.
This is Charli.
And we're starting a podcast. Yup.
While Addison and her mom also have a podcast called Mama Knows Best.
I have a podcast, and my mama's in it.
Hey, everyone.
Both the D'Amelios and Easterling families have branched out into merch and product endorsements, leading to possible media tie-ups, and producing their own brand of reality TV. We'll have to wait and see which of these content-making families, as it seems, become more loved than the other. Representation. It is also important to note that as both their popularities rose, Addison and Charli found themselves acquiring representation and management that would assist in their respective careers. While Addison and her family signed with talent agency WME, D'Amelio and the rest of her family signed with United Talent Agency. These two agencies in the same light are also rival agencies of sorts, especially now since signing two of the most popular social media darlings to date. The big bucks. As both Charli and Addison express themselves and continue to gain followers through online content, they've also built an empire surrounding their personal brands. While Charli is the most followed person on TikTok, she's a near second to Addison Rae's #1 rank on the Forbes Top 7 Highest Earning TikTok Stars list. With both owing their earnings to sponsorship deals, collaborations, and commercial appearances, Addison Rae raked in an estimated $5 million to Charli's $4 million. However, considering the time frame of these two's claim to fame, we're sure that the figures are on no other track but upwards for these two. Despite all the similarities, the appeal and popularity of both Addison and Charli is utterly undeniable and continue to impress even those who have just gotten wind of who these two are. We look forward to what more we can expect from these two internet superstars. So what do you think about every time Addison Rae tried to be Charli D'Amelio? We'd love to hear from you by placing your comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more stories.